So this is a concept code that I wrote, which is basically how to make a multi-display with microbits. So the first part is we program how many microbits we have, or the grid. So in this case I have 3 by 3. So I'm going to select 3. Alright, press enter. So now each microbit, well, you need to program where they are in the grid. So right now they're all showing 0, 0. So this guy is on 0, 0. However, this guy is on 0, 1. So I'm going to change him to 0, 1. Same thing with this guy, he's on 0, 2. Now here, they're on the second row, so they're on 1, and then this guy's 1, 0. This guy is 1, 2. This guy is 1, 3. And these guys are on the second row, or well, third row, but basically it's 0 index, so this is row 2, column 0, row 2, column 1, and row 2, column 3. Now once you program where they are, I enter it. So now what I have is I just have a sprite that I can move around in the environment. It's not really an interesting game. But the point being is that now each microbit knows where they are in the grid, so they know when to display. And the point of this is that I can use this to make any kind of game I want. So my next project is going to make a snake game. And the other idea is that, well, it's programmable, so you can use any number of microbits as long as you have a square number. So if I reset, for example, let's say I only have 1 microbit, which is not the case here, but let's pretend that I do. So you see all of them show row 0, 0, and you can't change them because technically they think we only have 1 microbit. So let's see what happens when I do this. So now, well, each microbit is displaying the same thing because it's like I have 1 microbit. Let's reset again. I can program 2, which is 2 by 2. So now, if I do 2 by 2, this guy is on, let me just set up very quickly here for the purpose of the video. So 0, 0, and 0, 1. And you'll notice, you see, when I program it, I can't move it more than the amount that I told it. So I said it's a 2 by 2 grid. So it won't let me program them more than a 2 by 2 grid. Let's ignore the other guys here. And if I turn it on now, I got my display. Now you'll notice that the guys that I didn't program, well, they still think they're 0, 0, so they'll display the same thing as this guy here. Well, let's pretend that I don't have them. So this is basically it. So now my next thing is going to make a programmable a snake game, and it's going to be scalable. So if I have, say, 16 microbits, I can program 4. So as you can see here, a 4 by 4 grid. But I don't have 16 microbits, and I even programmed it up to 5 because we can represent 5 by 5 on this grid. So, you know, one day I may have 25 plus 1 microbit, and I'll be able to make a very big display. But for now, let's just make a bunch of video games with this concept.